Live. Yes, hello and welcome. Nothing really to talk about, just thought I'd come on and have a little chat. I'll just try doing it earlier, and again, the screen came up and there's nothing there, so I thought, ooh, better change that. Different pair of glasses on, probably Yvonne's, they're not mine. Couldn't find mine, so I just nicked these instead. So again, thanks, Nikki. The interment is Monday, and I did actually have a chat with. Hi, Jay, how you doing? Did actually have a chat with Davey B, so things are getting back to normal, I think. Hopefully. Anyway, not really much to talk about. Still looking forward to Ben and Alan Kelly for. Is it Alan Kelly? Alan Kelly? I don't remember now. Alan Kelly for our show. See how that goes. That should be interesting. I hope Alan doesn't grill me as he does Ben. I think, and this is just me personally now, I'm not speaking for Dave because we haven't really discussed it. For me, I think most people in the chase have settled down, and there isn't the anger and distrust and all the other stuff that was there. And I don't know if that was just part of the game or whether it was real. Whether people were really angry and not believing in Forrest, angry with people in the chase who were doing live streams and stuff like that, and that seems to have died down, so that's good. I'm not a fan of the slang matches that people have with regard to information. The trying to play Charlo off, trying to say that he has information or doesn't have information, or I don't get it. The Forrest set this up. Whoever Forrest is, whatever you believe or don't believe, this was set up to follow the book, to so Nikki was saying, it's a game, and in the book it says life is a game of poker. He dealt 5 cards. Four something on the Joker. I can't remember. 4 cards on the Joker. He dealt 4 cards on the Joker. So at some of this within the chase, me, I look at it as 4 states and a jack, which are the synonyms of 4 cards on the Joker. 4 states and a jack. Something like that, anyway. So there was always going to be, if you look at that, the Joker, there was always going to be, the what if. You've got to think about the what ifs. Casper, hello. All is well, thank you very much, sir. Well, I assume, Mr. Sir. I hate this. Thank you very much anyway, Casper. Male or female? What do you mean hearing from Ben? Did I miss something? Ben was in my chat and said that we were going to do a show, him and Alan Kelly. It didn't happen, but he said that's the second time he's done that to me. But yeah, it would be good to do one. I mean, I haven't really got that much to say. I mean, the way I see it is my information comes from Forrest, and if anybody believes that they're the solver of the Forrest Fenn poem, I think just ask the questions, and then or tell me what their answers are, and I'll explain why Forrest has said no. Okay, didn't miss it then. No, you didn't miss it. No. Hi, Amy. How you doing? Hope all is good in your world. Wilfred too. How you doing? No, not sure. I think I have. Yeah, I've given you an email now. So yeah, so you should be able to get in touch through email and that. I think can't remember now. And I've lost my train. Oh, so those things, in my opinion, matter. The life is a game of poker. The information that's in the book, certain things, page 15. Can I make it happen? The way that it's meant to be. It has nothing to do with finding the chest. That statement, just on its own, by itself, that statement says this is not about finding the chest. Forrest, he says he doesn't like making plans, but there's obviously a plan put in motion. Something was meant to happen, and with the answers that he gives, it confirms it. The chest is waiting for a clump of a boot, so therefore that has been predetermined and planned. And Forrest, when they did missions, they would always have a way out or whatever. So Forrest was good at making plans, that's for sure. Hey, Five, what's going on? Stuff's getting weird. I had Coffee Wednesday with Zach of Rage Against the Machine. Posted a pic on YouTube. Check. Wow. I know a Zach, but not that Zach. Rage Against the Machine. Why is it getting weird then? Stuff's getting weird. I had coffee. Rage Against the Machine. Why is that weird? I don't understand why that's weird. Again, lost train of thought. But the making it happen. Forrest set in motion something. And there was no... It's hard to work it out because either he just set something up and he had no idea of how it would work, or he set something up and he knew exactly how it would work. Premonition, travel into the future, what remote viewing, doesn't matter, however you think of it. There's a starting point and an end point. And Forrest knew the end point because he wanted to make it happen the way that it's meant to happen. So he either knew it 100% because he saw it, or he knew it because he had the vision for it to happen. He just, looked inside himself and said, look, I want this to happen. This is the way it's going to happen, if it is going to happen. And that is, can it happen the way that it's meant to be? Or it's happened. I've seen it happen, high hand, however you want to work it out. And now, will somebody mess it up? Because I know it's going to happen, but if somebody messes it up, it won't happen. I don't know. But it was obviously not about a chest, because Forrest is going to make it happen. Forrest is going to do this thing. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Forrest has a plan that he wants to see fulfilled, and he's going to try and make it happen the way that it's supposed to. And within that, possibly, or as well as that, there was 3 books and a project that Forrest had. Nobody talks about those things within their souls, even though they say they have a soul. But there was 3 books in the office desk, or wherever he said they were, and a project. So the project had to be finished, and the 3 books had to be finished, and he said he didn't know if they would be, which, goes along with the, kind of make it happen the way that it's meant to be. So how does Forrest make it happen? What possesses somebody to want to make something happen? And in that, making this something happen, this little thing, or this massive thing Forrest wants to make happen, what, because of this, makes Forrest put treasure out for people to find that's worth $1 million or more? What, this thing that Forrest has got in mind, makes Forrest have 3 books and a project? It's not about putting a chest out anywhere. There's something that Forrest is doing, has done, will do, whatever, however. And in all of it, nobody seems to take any notice that this man is doing all of this stuff. All of it. Predestined, I don't know. But Forrest wants to make it happen the way that it's supposed to be. And in that is all the chaos. So who would help Forrest? Chaos or embroidery? So for the most part, chaos helps, because nobody has any idea what's happening. And nobody's thinking of the what ifs. And nobody's even bothered to find Forrest. Now, I know the statement is, if it comes back, I'm going to throw myself on the chest and dare people to come and find me. And that wasn't the case, excuse me. But, Forrest disappeared. And I don't know. If people spent as much time trying to find Forrest as they did trying to find treasure, maybe we'd have answers, but they didn't. Honestly, I'm getting too famous to be sovereign. I feel like I'm not joking. I have to be grounded in reality with famous musicians and not bound to unresolved, esoteric quests. I'm not against getting paid for solving. It would be good. Okay, yeah, I suppose you could call it getting paid. So the title to the gold, you could call getting paid for solving. But I think I, I can't get into the mind of Forrest Fenn. Whether this was meant to be solved or not, it smacks of it was already destined to be done the way that it was supposed to be done. But I suppose with any plan, there are little bugbears that create hiccups. You move one pebble and it alters the course of the stream. The statement of fun and answers, in my opinion, was a legitimate statement because something could have happened. It didn't. It could have happened, but it didn't. And some things have happened and not, highlighted that they've happened, but they have happened, and they're big things. Big things have happened. Massive things have happened. But it's potentially not the big thing that's supposed to happen. And it boils down to if Forrest can buy the shoes, or go to the Walmart and buy some stuff, then all's good in the world. But those things didn't happen. It didn't happen, and so we wait. And it's not for want of trying. I don't think. I think the try is sincere. Forrest talked about. If the try is sincere, and obviously the try is sincere. The try is sincere in what is affecting. So Forrest says, "Can I affect the future?" Who says I can't affect the future? A random statement. Why make that statement at all? Who says that I can't affect the future? And what does that relate to? Why would Forrest make a statement like that? So in all of the chase, Forrest would make these statements that have no understanding. Why have you said that? If you bother to think, why have you said that? But it's our belief, me and David B. It's our belief that if you put those statements together, you start to understand things. Burning the candle at both ends is at that point. What? Forrest, you made more money in the last 15 minutes or whatever it was than I made in the. Even my costs were making a profit. Those statements, what? But when you have an idea of what's going on, you understand those things. If you die with £50, if you die with more than £50 in your pocket, you're a failure. Dollars. And these are just opinions. They're not fact. But if you have an idea of what's going on, you can understand those statements. And that's in a way a good thing and a bad thing, to understand what's going on, but not be able to interact or do anything. I'm telling you, when they saw I broke the poem, FF probably took 5. What are you doing to me? I won't read that bit. Imagine when she gets the machine singing about this. Getting square. Yeah, I can imagine that. Hi, MJ. How you doing? I can't argue the fact that you broke the poem with that cipher. Can't argue that at all. But then I can't argue that, Dave, man from the East, found out all this stuff. I can't argue that, Troy found all that stuff with Try the Wheel. Or Brent John with, following the books and the terrain, pictures or whatever. Everyone solved that poem. Everyone. They all had a soul. 350,000 people had a soul for the poem. What does that tell you? 350,000 people had a soul for the poem. And nobody could say whether it was right or wrong. After a cipher, a treasure not being available to win wasn't on me. Any not here to talk about me, just chilling. Okay. Oh, anyhow, here to talk. No, I'm lost altogether. And again, lost train of thought. I'm pretty good at that. But it's definitely gone this time. Nope, I'll probably catch it at the next junction. In all of it, Forrest had a plan, and that plan was all about page 15. Yeah, I can't remember if I told Forrest or not. That book could have been a map. Those pages, they're just map, just terrain. You look at those pages, if you knew where they were, if you knew where you were, that it was a map of, you'd see it. See that it was a map, and you'd see the X. I'm not saying that's the answer. You look at the book, and in the book there's an X, and that tells you everything. But I am telling you, the background is a map in the book. I don't know what it's called. So not the clear map that you see, like the trees and everything. The other version of that. So you normally see with the trees and everything, and the houses and everything, and then you have another version that's just like the terrain, grey more often than not. That sort of getting messages. Hope you can't see them. Oh, I'm live. Oh, blimey, I'm live. YouTube's telling me I'm live. I'm live. What to do? No, I could just be imagining it. I do tend to imagine quite a bit. But if you look at it, you'll see that there's, I don't know what it's called. I have no idea what it's called. I have an idea what it's called, but I can't think. Nope, not going to happen. But I looked at the book and I thought, you haven't got to rip, well, like they did. You haven't got to rip this apart and then put all these pages together to try and make a map of the area, or just the page where the poem is. Here's a map, and that's where it is. Which, like finding a needle in a haystack to to go, oh yeah, I know that terrain. And Forrest talked about topography and that, but I don't think it's a topographical map. I think that's what it's called. Spark some of these out for people. Trusted. Uh-oh. Going to do an album. The Rage Against the Machine is going to do an album. The poem, first track, is Data for the second. There is no cipher. Absolutely, there is a cipher. Just like, there's a Try the Wheel, just like there's a, Thrill of the Chase, Superman stuff, just like there's a Super Mario stuff, just like there's, all those solves that people say, they're there. They're there. But absolutely, like I say, 350,000 people all solved the poem. All of them. Well, no, can't say all of them. Some of them probably never, had a solve or solved it. But probably 300,000 people solved it. Just think about that. 300,000 people solved the Forrest Fenn's poem. 300,000 people all solved it. So to claim that you're the solver, you need to know why 300,000 people are not the solver. Not just because of your solve. You need to know why they're not the solver, why their solve doesn't work. Because if you know why theirs doesn't work, you might be able to see why yours doesn't work. There isn't the requirement that people give in the solves that they have. If you listen to what Forrest Fenn said, you don't need the solve that you've got. I had this conversation with David. There has to be a simple solve. Has to be. Hands facing. Has to be a simple solve. Because Forrest said there was one. And it has to exist in the way that, I wish I'd have thought of that. That solve has to exist. And you get told it and you go, why didn't I think of that? That solve has to exist. Anybody in chat now that says they've got a solve, it's not that solve. I don't care who you are, what your solve is, it's not that solve. No one is going to turn around and go, oh, why didn't I think of that? Because it's that simple. Why didn't I think of that? No one. So therefore, and I had to do it, over and over hundreds of times. Now that can't be right because it took me ages to work it out, and do, and that's not simple. It might be the difficult but not impossible solve. Again, if that is your solve, the difficult but not impossible solve, you have to understand why your solve is difficult but not impossible. And unfortunately, all the solves are impossible because 300,000 people solved it. 300,000 people solved it. 300,000 solved the Forrest Fenn's poem. You know what I'm going to say? It's impossible. It's impossible. So therefore, the solve is incorrect. 300,000 people solved it. So there has to be a solve that's... Why not think of that? And there has to be a difficult but not impossible solve. And a diabolical maybe solve. But you have to understand why. And firstly, you know, life is a game of poker. And then, you know, as I sit here by the juniper fire, thinking of my lot in life, basically. And, you know, if it's something that Forrest is going to make happen, it's not about the chest. It doesn't matter what solve you have. There's something that Forrest is going to make happen. And at the end of that, if you did find a chest, if this is how it's supposed to work, then you would get title to the gold, whatever that is. But again, I stress, the poem was to hide where the chest was, not to tell you where it was. It wasn't a set of directions. Well, it was, but not in the way that you're reading it. I wish I would have thought of that. Third track, 300,000 people. Yeah, but they're going to Pitchfork, Wyoming, Matitsi, the Realm of Horn or something. What was that anagram? Even that, nobody bothered with the anagrams. And yet that was the one thing that Forrest sort of hinted that was, you know, fair game, have a go. You know, try and do it. He never ruled it out. And I know Candy did the cover, but that could have said, you know, Firehole. It could have said, you know, Heart of the Hills. It could have said, you know, lots of different things. You could have made lots of places from the cover of the Thrill of Chase book. But nobody, well, some people probably did. Some people did the anagrams. But, I mean, I did the anagrams, but doing the anagrams is difficult. But you still have to have a start. You still have to, if you don't have where warm waters halt, you have nothing. So even if you're doing the anagrams, your important anagram is, you know, where's warm waters halt? And the rest of it doesn't really matter if you don't start in the right place. As I said before, you know, if you start, you can't start without where warm waters halt, and everybody did, because it wasn't nailed down. So you can't start. It's that simple. You cannot start. You cannot start. If you don't have where warm waters halt, you have nothing. First clue, nothing. Second clue, built on top of nothing. Third clue, built on top of nothing. Fourth clue, built on top of nothing. Still got nothing. Still got nothing. Got nothing. Doesn't matter how your solve ends up. You didn't have the first clue nailed down, so therefore it doesn't matter where your solve finishes. you have nothing. Which Forrest Fenn said. And then, just a slap me around the face, he says, you won't find it where you're looking. You start with nothing, you finish with nothing. You won't find it where you're looking. It won't be there. Start with nothing, you finish with nothing. It won't be there. And then you go on to the other things that Forrest said. So, my journey, I went everywhere. I really did, honestly. I probably did all them 300,000 souls in each of the 4 states. And I was lucky because when I came, Forrest already said 4 states. He'd already ruled everything else out. So I was lucky. I didn't, have Idaho and Utah. Although there is a Utah soul in the poem, a Utah-related soul, not a Utah soul to do with hand carts. What's the company name anyway with hand carts? They perished in the snow while going to Utah. I can't remember the name of the company. Anyway, another 4 that's in the poem. And all these souls that I did, absolutely, without doubt, there is no way it can be wrong until it's wrong. So it's absolutely wrong. And I gave Forrest, I was probably one of those people that gave a lot of emails, and he probably hated me. And, again, who was Forrest Fenn, and who were these people in the poem, and how much could I tell this person of the truth? So if Forrest Fenn wasn't real, and if these people aren't real, or if Forrest Fenn is real, and these people are real, what the heck is the chase all about? I come into the chase and I'm watching people on YouTube, and they're in the poem. And as the chase progresses, people that I knew nothing about suddenly turned up. Like Daniel Barbarisi and that, who's in the poem. And I'm thinking, no. So my first thoughts were, how are all these people? How does Forrest know all these people? These young people. The chase is, I don't know, 9 years in, 10 years, whatever, whenever I started. Long time in, anyway. So anybody that was 26, was still at school when Forrest released the book. So if you work out that Forrest had to do everything before he released the book, work it all out, these people, probably in kindergarten, how does Forrest get these people in the poem to be part of the chase? That's crazy. So I know some of them are older, but even then, if you take Toby, I don't know how old Toby is, so I don't want to say ages. But, you're going back 20 years to get Toby Eunice involved in the chase, or Shelley, or Sasha, or Jason, or Cynthia. How does Forrest know these people? And how does he put them in the poem? And I've said it before, I sent an email to Forrest like, how, and Forrest said, don't trust anyone. How can you tell somebody the answer to the poem when you don't know if that somebody's, legit or not? And the remote viewing, time traveling, whatever scenario takes place, has somebody come? Do they not know the answer? Do these people not know the answer and have put it out there for somebody to give them the answer? They don't know the answer to the poem, so they're asking everybody, "Can you solve the poem for us?" And then when you do, we'll have this reward. He stole my. I don't know how many times I've heard that. Fifth track, Forrest. No, been running down the. What with the car? You've been running down the family. I mean, everything's been done. I'm not sure what that's for. Amy, is it for what trust did he say? Six track. Running with a Tigger. Tigger! Heidi ho, Heidi hi, Heidi ho. I think it will be called Breaker or Military Proof. Yeah, there is even one of those souls. No, I'm not sure if it's like a CB soul, or it could be. Or it could be one of those Forrest Rangers, 10-4. There's one of them souls in the poem as well. And I've told you about the anthem, your anthem in the poem, and do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do's in the poem, and blah, blah, blah. About to do yard work. What? Just like that much? Is that about a yard? Like that. You're going to do a yard of work. I don't know what that for, is it? What's going on? A game of skill doesn't require everyone to get a good star. Just one solve. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know. Is there just one solve? Did Forrest? He obviously anticipated all of these solves because he gave you them. Foot pressures, Bible verses, whatever, offered as positive solutions or whatever. So he was expecting all of these solves. So it may be that everybody gets something because Forrest knew all of these solves were going to be there. I don't know if he did 300,000 solves. I know there's a lot. There is a lot of solves to the poem. Well, there are a lot of solves to the poem. And I don't know, can't think for Forrest, but that Rolodex, that's you. That's everybody in the chase. Everyone in the chase. That's you. The Rolodex that Forrest talked about. Such and such a body, 2 kids, blah blah dog, whatever. That's you. That's everybody in the chase. He knew. He knew who you were, he knew your souls, he knew everything about you. And he had you on in his Rolodex. So maybe, you had a solve, you told Forrest about it. It was a solve that he had imagined, I suppose. And that's good. You're part of that Rolodex. Mr. Kiwi. MJ! Hey, Kiwis. I'm stuck watching Mud. Oh, well, it's not paint. Oh, shit. That should be 7 tracks. How many tracks are going to be on this flipping album? Oh, Tigger. Hi, Tigger. Mario, running down the family. I was just kidding. I know you're not trying to run your family over with a car. Hey. Burning frankincense. Uh-oh. What about the gold and the myrrh? Got none of that. Oh, REM. Rage against the machine. There's not enough sage. Now 5 Leaf's going out to do some cooking. Tigger, what is REM? It's a group. Or sleep. REM as opposed to Rage Against the Machine. I worked at a Catholic priest retirement home. Frank was angry, apparently. He was incensed everywhere. Is this the Frank we know? Shy guy. Frank is incensed. Hey, David. How old was Forrest when he found the hiding place? How old was Forrest when he found the hiding place? Ah, see, that's like the hide question when Forrest was asked about the hide and he couldn't answer because of the hide. But how? If you've been wise and found the blade, so how old was Forrest when he made the hiding place, or when he found the hiding place? Not. I'd imagine that Forrest knew the hiding place when he was a little lad. Here, there, and everywhere, frankincense. David, 7. Oh, there you go. He was 7. Trusted says 10 years old. Okay, split the difference. He was 8.5. Inza, maybe. Have the gold. Need to order the myrrh. Myrrh. Oh, you got the gold. You need to order the frankincense. You got the myrrh. You got frankincense. Now you need to order the myrrh. And I know where to get some nice sage. What about 3 wise men? What are 3 wise men? David, he played with that bear too. Not the Teddy Roosevelt bear. Burning sage to flush. Oh, that could be on the track as well. Burning sage to flush evil. That sounds like a good track. Tony, how you doing? Yes, good to smile. Absolutely good to smile. Good to see you here. I have frankincense and myrrh. Oh, that's a better spelling of myrrh. That's a better spelling of myrrh than MER. So Tigger's got Frank angry as well. He's incensed with his myrrh oils. Golden memories, that is. But my treasures. Tigger, you're good. How many times did Forrest visit the hiding place? Not many, which means all you people that keep saying what you keep saying, it's like, you're silly. Oh, hang on. Let me get comfortable. Sliding off. What do you mean visit the hiding place? After it was hidden or before it was hidden? He didn't go back many times, did he? How many times? Oh, my daughter sent them to me. Oh. I say only once after a long period of not visiting it. Oh, you do say only once. Not enough. No. I don't know how many times, but it appears he camped there, hunted there, and well may have went horseback riding there. Hmm. No, I'm not thinking about the horseback riding. Horseback riding there. Excuse me. No. I was trying to work it out, but I don't. And I could be wrong. How about fishing? Probably not fishing either. Well, they did talk about cooking a nice fish in mud, didn't they? Didn't fish there. Oh, Tigger told Trusted that he didn't fish there, and then Trusted said, yeah, I could have fished there. Tigger says no. Are you in the know, Tigger? Is that, I don't think he fished there, but mine comes with, I don't think he did. Yours is like, didn't fish there. The chest was a lure, though. It certainly was. Dave, what are you doing on Orange, New Mexico grounds? No idea what that means. Do you think Forrest ever took his wife to the special place? David, you're confusing me. Do you mean after he hid the treasure or before he hid the treasure? Fishing doesn't appear to be primary purpose. Ah. Ah. Forrest wanted to catch that fish. Was he talking about the chase? Was he saying there's one person in all of this that I need to get? And this is how I'm going to do it. This is the bait. This is the lure, whatever you want to call it, and this is how it's going to be done. And can it happen, the way that I have foreseen it or foresee it, or however it works? No wife. I think Peggy knew. Peggy knew. Peggy knew. Yeah, I think Peggy knew. I think Peggy knew. Ooh. Yeah, Peggy Sue. Yes, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue. Josh is coming up with this, I don't know. Not sure how you're going to verify the fact that that took place, but David Paisano says, at 5 Leaf Blaze, what is up with the New Mexico orange thing? I had someone put an orange on my car when I was at the Camel Rock in New Mexico. Don't know what that's all about. Tigger, what a lure! I doubt it trusted. I doubt it trusted. Tigger, you're not giving trusted any encouragement in his thoughts. How about June? No, it's still May. Just being silly. Let's pop some of these up. Oh my lord. Shock horror. It sure was, MJ. Forrest did say Skippy knew the place. I don't know about that, but it looks like you're nearby. Want to go bowling? Let's bowl. Some chicks talked me into it. What, putting an orange on the car or going bowling? I thought you were engaged. What are you doing with little chickens? June, Forrest's sister. Yes, I know. They're just joking. What? I know. June will not come and go just like any other. June will come and go just like any other. Oh. Oh. But we all look forward to it being June, like June 6th. I think June would have known the general location. June it is. Woo! Go for it, Alberti. June's good. There was a June Creek as well. Did that solve? Where was that? I went everywhere. June Creek. Where was that? Who knows where June Creek was? That was another one. That was a good solve. There will be no paddle up your creek. June didn't get paddled, so therefore there'd be no paddle up June Creek. Can't remember where it was though. But it was a good solve. My Google Earth prowess is not very good, but I was on that flipping thing. I work in that orange ground all the time. I know my spots. I've at least got spots. So where is it that June, Skippy, Forrest and Peggy would have gone alone in there? Well, they're not alone, are they? If they're all together. But all of them together are alone, separate from everybody else. Is that what you're saying? She was keeping that between the nookers. I don't know. Oh, I missed a bit. Capro did finally say that Skippy was the only person that knew about his special spot. Oh, there you go. Alone in there? In the poem book, yes. Well, that's the best place that Forrest could have gone alone, isn't it? As I have gone alone in there and with my treasures ball. So that's the best place he could have gone alone in. As he wrote the poem for himself. Hey Troy, how you doing? Good to see you. Or read you. You laying pipe in the ground. General location and specific location are two different beasts. Forrest once said people are still arriving to location. Yeah, getting there. We inter Yvonne on Monday, 4 p.m. Gold claims. Woohoo, Luli. Hello. Hi. How you doing? If I told the community that the geocache was 6 miles from Las Tablas, someone might rig out. Oh no. Don't tell them then, David. Don't tell them. Yes, that is a statement of fact, Troy. If Ben actually ever gets to invite me on there, I trust the man. Gold better than pipe lane any day. It's good to be seen, Luli. Again, got to thank Nikki. Gave me another little inspirational message. Hey. Oh no, just two heys. Hey. Happy Saturday. Dave, yet. Is that yes? Dave, yes. Gonna cause an active shooter situation. No idea what that means. David Paisano, you should get your carpal tunnel surgery in the doctor's office. They do it under local anesthesia. Yeah, I had both mine done. I don't think you can see. It was that good. I don't think you can see, to be fair. I don't think you can see. Well, I had both my hands done. I'm still suffering my like pain in my shoulders and that, but not to do with the carpal tunnel. I don't think it is anyway. I couldn't grip or do anything. It's crazy. Crazy, and the pain. Ah, the pain. Not in this one, Doctor. Not in this one, Doctor Town. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? But different people have different. Excuse me. Different people have different stories about the carpal tunnel being done. Mine was brilliant. I went in. The lady, can't remember who she was. I don't know, 5-10 minutes. It wasn't long. It took my hand, did whatever doing, smacked the plaster thing, the bandage thing on. That was it, done. I'd be surprised if I was there 15 minutes. It didn't seem long at all. Did the one, and then, and that did the other. And she was brilliant. And yet, other people I've heard, it's like, took a while, and, they're still in pain, and yeah, I don't know. At work, you'd think, there'd be just one sort of way of working to do carpal tunnel. Mine was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Super quick, no pain, done, out. Oh right, it causes shoulder pain. Yeah, I thought it was just the sensation down the arm and in the fingers. Yeah, it does me head in, to be fair. Wakes me up sometimes. Oh, ours cost the most money. I planted my flower pots and sipping wine on the deck. It's dark here. There'll be no sipping of wine on the deck here. It's all dark. We are just nearly coming up to 1:15 in the morning. Paul ended up back in a hospital at Manchester. Oh, it does say Manchester. England. Man, I don't know. All these people get these crazy things that happen with carpal tunnel, and mine was just, I can't say a bad word about it. It was just so simple, so easy, so great. Good deal, Lily. I'm waiting on mud to dry. Is that just a song, or is that in real? They would not do a lateral release because my AIC was too high. Oh, AC. AC/DC. Oh, going live tomorrow on Brutal Truth. Woohoo! Then I'll be asleep probably by then. Hey, David Plays, I know. Yeah, you can. Ah, Paul. I thought you meant the other Paul. Yeah, Paul. Oh. Ah, it's good to know that he's doing well. Yes, trusted rain way. That's bull, David. Your A1C was not too high. I don't know what that is. Just his air conditioning was too high. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I see. A1C. Yeah, I see. Who's the one to talk to UK through crime? Oh, brilliant. Cool. Well, next time we see him, say hi. It was 8. I don't even know what that is, and I've had 2 carpal tunnels done, and I have no idea what you're talking about. That was never mentioned to me whether that was an issue or not. Sun in the Northern Rockies, beautiful day. Yeah, there was sun here today. I was quite impressed, although there was times when it looked like it was going to rain, but towards the end of the day, all good. I did the lawn. Actually mowed the lawn. Woo-hoo. Told UK Paul he needs to stop. Oh, Pam. She's terrible, she is. That'll cause carpal tunnel. Yeah, no blood loss. Listen, I'm on blood thinners. I was on warfarin, but now I'm on rivaroxaban, something like that. Rivaroxaban. Yeah, and they did it. She did it. Just put your hand there, wrapped it up. That's it. You're done. It's like, what? Have you done it? Says, yeah, it's finished. Oh, cool. I have open excavations that keep getting filled with water. Oh. When the timing is right, I have to get raised bed in place. Mix soil with manure. And cocoa. You're not going to drink it, are you? Got cocoa. You don't need to stop sex till you rip out that stuff. Is that song number 8? Yes, but your medical system is far better than the USA. Well, like I say, excuse me. Some people have had, some bad. Well, Paul Paul's just got an infection. Oh, retracted. I was just going to read it. That's not due to size, but due to flexibility, I think. Coconut. Oh, don't ruin that. Cocoa. I give my sister insulin shots every day. No. Borderline diabetic. Not. Oh. You don't love sweets? Next. It's still Pam. There must be twins. Got Pam of his hand. Mine was done between one horse towns. Not land and cattle towns. So you went to a veterinarian? No, she went to a horse. It was a town that only had a horse in it. Found out why just the living is so old. I could do with some of that, Trusted. Give me some of your, not Fountain of Youth, but Garden of Youth stuff. Just call him Methuselah. I have no idea what I was talking about, to be fair now. I've been laughing my head off at all these statements. Well, not all of them. Because having insulin and diabetes is not funny, but yes, it's good. I'm still obviously struggling, but you are making me laugh. Like I say, we inter Yvonne on Monday, the Ashes, so I'm looking forward to that. I went to an orthopedics office. He had a treatment centre next door. I thought Trusted travelled. It's possibly true. You're travelling at high speed, trusted. No, hang on. Yes. So warp. And everybody else has been aging while you're travelling through space and time. Will Survives just went live. Will Survives just went live. I will have to watch him later. He's a young guy that is out in Rocky Mountains living in a dugout cabin off grid. It's a cool story. Oh, right. Maybe that is why Trusted Living's microphone is always making. He's going for the sound barrier, making that noise. No idea what happened to Desifile, but for my time, don't know who that is. It's my electric personality on my brain chip. It's because you always sat stood still. It's all that static. Uh-oh. Doing what? Brain chip. Yeah, he's got chills, trusted as. They're electrifying. I have a slightly used DeLorean car. It was only used time to time. Hey Wig, how you doing? You've joined a funny crew today. If you're interested in using a used DeLorean, David has one. Hey Davey B, how you doing? Yeah, we need a DeLorean, catch Davey up. Well, I'm getting nothing done today. Doctor, I'll find the doctor, find the DeLorean. There's a fire one underground. Sound of the underground. Did you get that from Natal? Excuse me. I don't know who you're asking that question to. What was from Natal? Ooh, doesn't sound good when you say Natal. No, Ben. Just, did you get it from Natal? How goes it, trusted? David B. So that is how Michael Fox did it. That's exactly how Michael Fox did it with Mr. Brown. Could be worse. It could be Find Trump's head. Find Trump's head of security, and you might regret it. It does actually talk about that in the poem, the head of security for Trump. Left hand side of the page going. Uh-oh, I can't read the last bit of that. Excuse me. Fly on. Oh, and you may crash. Yes, we did this conversation with. Was it you, Tigger? Were you flying? Somebody was flying on a Boeing. It might have been INFJ. I don't time travel. I jump to other timelines. In a way, that is time traveling, but not time traveling. I think See, I don't do news, and I'm pretty certain it'd be, like on the internet if I actually looked at those things. So whilst I know of it because it was on here about Boeing, it's obviously still an issue. I don't know. Oh, Tigger knows Trump's head of security. Oh, not very mysterious. Yes, it was INFJ. She flew and survived. She was the Gloria Gaynor of the Boeing. I will survive. For as long as I know how to fly, I know I'll stay alive. Lots of folks won't fly now. No, I can't fly either. Maybe Biden will take. Matt is a great guy. Where did that come from? Is that Matt Smell the Sunshine, Matt, or another Matt? Remember the Michael Jackson song? Ben, the two of us need look no more. I sent it to Ben. Two of us need look no more. We both found what we've been looking for. Maybe not the one when he was travelling during his first campaign. Each location had its own local head of security. Maybe Shiloh wrote Ben. Oh, I thought you were going to say maybe Shiloh is Ben. Maybe. Candy said she drove to the levee, but it was dry. Is that what you're saying? Candy drove to the levee, but the levee was dry. LV, what's that? Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Candy said she drove to Las Vegas for that reason. Shit, you know the lyrics to Ben. Oh dear. Where I used to work, I used to sing to all the songs, and they're like, how do you know all those words? I love music. I like dancing. I used to fly all over every week. It came close to what? I have a fear of flying. I used to fly. Yeah, I've not been there. Ben the that reminds me. Always something there to remind me. Rats of Redemption, that's what they're called. The Randy Pishel's, is it his daughter? There's Rats of Redemption. Bought some stuff from there. I was going to wear that top. It's there hanging up. I was going to wear that. Too rad to be sad, it says on it. So thanks for that. If ever anybody speaks to Randy, thank his daughter for that T-shirt. It was a long time ago I bought it, but it seems to fit quite good. Not fit me, not fit, but actually the scenario seems to fit the scenario. Too rad to be sad. When the levee breaks, I have no place to stay. So, has anybody heard? No, David, no. Nobody has. Well, no, they might have done, but these people seem to come and go, don't they? Well, not come and go, but they're around and then new people turn up. They might be the same people. You can knock on corporations, no reason to get all bullet back. Dag nabbit. I remember that movie. We know whistleblower, very sad. He tried counselling her. I don't think that I ever saw it, Troy. Red dot, green dot. It's a tough lesson to learn. Oh, could be Red pill, blue pill. I seen it when it came out. Back in the day, if you didn't get to the theatre, you're out of luck. Some guys have all the luck. 5, you got that right, apparently. Yes, where is Zozo? We need some Led Zeppelin songs. Cute. I went to the levee, but the levee was dry. No, I went to Side Adventure when it came out. Oh, Tigger's showing her age. His age, her age, their age. Went to Side Adventure when it came out. Blimey, that is a long time ago. I'd say that was before Jaws as well. So, yes. Stairway to Heaven. Tigger, did you see The Exorcist when it first came out? It was X-rated. Let's all have a, whatever it's called, and imagine that Zozo is going to turn up. And then he'll be here. 5 Leaf could cue some songs, but he is too busy with the sounds. I saw Jaws when it came out too. Yeah, I saw Jaws. Carrie, that was a film. Yeah, that was different to most of the horror films we were watching then. She was like a mini Hulk. Don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. Have to cue the word fire. Fire. Do-do-do. Saturday Night Fever. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive. Yes, Mr. Travolta. I suppose we all went to see Saturday Night Fever and Star Wars. There can't be many people here that didn't. Oh, yeah, I saw Star Wars. Oh, we trippy damn memory. Mr. Frank. I thought they were talking about you earlier, Frank, but they're not. I thought they were saying you were angry, but they weren't at all. They were talking about frankincense. We are tripping, and we are down memory lane. Although we're all too old now to remember any of it, so it doesn't matter. It's good to see you here, Frank. Sellouts need me, the only guy AI listens to. I think you got that wrong, 5. You're the only guy that listens to AI. Yes, Herbie the Love Bug. Oh dear. Now, God, that takes me back. This this Frank has no sense, not in sense. Some people here may be tripping, absolutely, 100%. I have no doubt about that. I think there's some weed going on around here. Something going on around here. I like that British guy too. I forgot his name. He plays Mr. Rowan Atkinson is his name. Rowan Atkinson plays Mr. Bean. And Benny Hill. Woohoo. We simply need new musicians that can actually create lyrics instead of read a chorus 1,000 times over. Then make it better. That's 5 minutes long. Yeah, this I like all music, so I can't complain. But yes, frankincense. We saw a couple at the drive-in. Yeah, we never had drive-ins over here, which is a bit of a poo-poo. I would have liked to experience that, to be fair. Sat in a car watching a big screen, with speakers stuck in the car or whatever. Fun topic. What was the first video game you played? We had Pong. I think mine was like Missile Command. Missile Command? No. No. Do you class that as a video game, the tennis? That had to be the first one everybody played. Or is that what you're saying, Pong? Is that what it is? Is that what it's called? Pong. From Tucson to wherever that is. Greg's Land in New Tucumari, like the song. Now that, I believe, Five Leaf. Yes, look it up. Buying land here, too, middle of nowhere. That is Pong, says David. Yes, that was the first game then. I didn't know it was a video game. But yes. Tucumcari. That's that's a bit of a sexual reference, that does. I'm sorry, Luli. We've just been talking about Carrie. She doesn't live here anymore. She's got a room on the second floor. Did you know that? Carrie doesn't live here anymore. Five Leaf types the BSAI, and Toby counts the posts. Toby or not Toby? That is the question. For whether it is AI in the morning, it's a lyric in a song, it's a place. Yes, yes. Hey, there you are. Hi, Nikki. Yeah, you spurred me on again. I tried to reply to your comment, but it wasn't there. I don't know what happened with that. It's nice to be seen. These guys are making me laugh, and girls. And, I can't say anything nowadays. There was a time I could have just said, the guys are making me laugh, and that would have been fine. Who is the man that plays the part of Mrs. Brown in the... Mrs. Brown boy. Oh, I can't remember his name. Excuse me. Oh, I can't remember his name. Yeah, funny show. That's how it's pronounced. Yes. Either I'm right about Cypher or AI thinks I'm John Connor. And Determinate is going to get you. Laughter is good. Yes, they're making me laugh this lot. Half the time I have no idea what they're saying. He reminds me of Robin Williams. Now, he was funny. He was. Remember his Mork and Mindy stuff? That was awesome, that was. God, now I'm going back. So I still at school then? Nah, couldn't have been. This is not calling Orson. Come in, Orson. I never know what they are saying. I start reading it, then I just glaze over and go, what? I don't know what you're saying there. That show would never make it in the US, Miss Brown Boy, due to sexual innuendo. Oh, right. Well, how do you see it then if you haven't? Yeah, there's some crazy. There was a time when you would have, call them watchdogs, I don't know, but they would give them a rating, and you'd be able to watch it after a certain time. because of the rating of it. But now it's politically correct stuff, and now you can't watch it anyway, even though it's not really meant as an insult or it's just meant to be funny. Just no, you're not spelling it wrong. It's IT. You've got it there. Look, I'm spelling it wrong, but it is right. It's got IT. I've seen it on YouTube. AI is the Tin Man. If it only had a brain, tripping on his footprints, mumbling about the indents, following a false pretense. If it only had a brain. It. Everybody's talking about it. Brub. Okie dokie, Tigger. Brub back. Tucson to Tucumari. I grew up with folks always playing the lie. Little feet tape. See what I mean, Nikki? I have no idea. Little fate. Little feet. Little fate. Little fate tape. Don't know. Don't know. It is likely that you might find Pueblo structures. Oh, I better say the way that Paul says it. Pueblo structures. You might find Pueblo structures in the vicinity of the Canadian and Pedernito rivers near Tucumari. Pueblo. I don't know why you're laughing out loud, but thanks. I also like the stop motion. Wallace and Gromit. Them pants. The wrong trousers. Yes, it's a good episode. Them darn pants. See, I call them pants because you call them pants, and then you tell me the wrong trousers. Dag nabbit. That is something I didn't get into, to be fair. Beavis and Butthead. Just, I don't know. And, as daft as it sounds, Wayne's World was not, it was okay, but it wasn't. Did you guys get the USA show Laughing? No, or just laugh? No. Not laughing and not laugh. Laugh? No. No idea what that is. Oh, if it was the 60s, I was 7 at the most until it was the 70s. But I don't remember it. Pueblo. Puebloans and their innuendo structures all over the Southwest. Yes, Paul says Puebloans. Pueblos, that they are Pueblos. Pueblos. Soul Train. That rings a bell. No, American Bandstand. Never heard of it. Ronan Martin's laughing. No. Water was essential for the survival. That is why I like areas where waters halt. Yeah, Forrest alluded to that. There are many places where warm waters halt, and most of them are north of Santa Fe. The Pueblic hair. You ever go to a Pilot concert and hear them play Silence is Golden? No, I haven't. I've heard them play silently. No. Pilot, that's a long time ago. I heard magic. I heard an interesting thing. I heard an interesting thing the other day. NASA owns rights to many Chaco Canyon structures and also off-limit locations at Grand Canyon. Yes, Chaco Canyon. I was there as well. In my souls, I have been everywhere, even south of Santa Fe. Because, simply put, if one goes north of Santa Fe and keeps going, one ends up south of Santa Fe. That's just truth. If you go far enough north from Santa Fe, you will circumnavigate the globe, if that's the right terminology. And you will end up back where you started, at the beginning. You will have done the whole circuit of the Earth. Earth, not eggs, like French eggs, Earth. The Earth. It's a kind of magic. It's magic, you know. Never believe it's it's magic, you know. Never believe. Puebloans. These are darks. Uh-oh. They're Star Wars people, they are. Is that what you're trying to say, Five? Is that what they're called in Star Wars? Puebloans. And they've gone to the dark side. In a galaxy of the far, far side away. Anything is possible. Yes, anything. Trusted living. Yeah, I saw that too. Leaning on my pillow. Some lyrics. I have been from Chanupa to Tukumari, and it was worth of the song. It was worth of the song. From where is Tanopa? Tanapa. Tanapa. Hey Alberti, you probably remember the guy's name. I don't. Guy tested limits and found security guards guarding the area. I'd read once there was a portal to the moon in Chaco Canyon. Can't say things like that in the key. It's like Stargate. They be all sporting woodies, flashing boobs in rock art with low-hanging pubes, publos. I'm so going to hell. Just kidding. On the Chattanooga Choo-Choo. No, on the Choo-Choo reservation. People eat rice and beans. Diablo 4. Ooh. Thanks for dropping in, Troy. Hope you get to another level. I was just discussing that the other day, actually. Well, yesterday, not the other day. About getting back on the old PlayStation and Xbox. Haven't been on it for a while. I suppose my games are out of date, so I probably need to invest in a new PlayStation with new games. Arizona to New Mexico. It's epic. I'm sure NASA is working on some of the work I have been working on lately. Yeah, I could see them watching a website. I've watched the website that you're on. NASA, again, is in the poem. And as is Boeing, to be fair. And the Boeing that D.B. Cooper was on. That's in the poem as well. Ah, Amarillo. That reminds me of a friend that gave me the book. Going to Amarillo. All right, my lady friends are headed down. Oh, they're headed down. Oh, down the way for the bowling date. I got a slam full of food. I think I'm going to be in good trouble tonight. Click, click, wink, wink. Yeah, if you talk about more than one friend, my lady friends, I think you won't be in some good trouble. That's a good song, Mr. David Paisano. It's a song? Oh, Amarillo by Morning. NASA had a $2 million prize for the best modular building system about a dozen years ago. Is that the video I saw you talking about? Tucson by Morning Light. Over 200 then in your score. Nothing less, or you're in bad trouble. Tis a good evening, Woody. Yes, morning. Well, it's nearly 2 a.m. But yes, I know what you're saying. He says some of the war stuff, but who knows what's true. Yeah, he's going to bowl over 200. If he doesn't, he's in trouble. Just a little listen already invented the modular housing concept. Yeah, they've got all sorts of weird stuff now, and they've got smart cars and everything for the moon. Trusty might realise that NASA could be a way to know about the poem. There's a way to know. Billy Carson, not Carter. NASA no longer advertises its construction division. I never knew that it had a construction division. It shows how good the advertising was then. Ah, that's another thing that Forrest said. Did you see that light bulb there? Thank you, she. This will be fun, he said. That reminds me of when you got to shoot, shoot. Don't talk. Good, bad, and the ugly. I think it was a good, bad, and the ugly. When you got to shoot, shoot. Don't talk. That's funny. Right? Who remembers that? Anybody remember it? When he's in the bathtub, the bloke comes in, starts giving a load of grief. It just gets his gun and shoots him. That's funny, 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 funny. Oops, back again. Coffee in hand. Actually, I did a drink myself, to be fair, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. There we go. It worked. Mr. Zozo is here. All take a bow. We're waiting for you to name some songs for us, Zozo. I said, if we just all imagine that you are here, you shall appear, and here you are. No, I mean, they're trouble. Almost a bar fight. Oh, no. Looking for trouble? Come to the right place. I am in trouble. Here I am in trouble. coffee is always good. Actually, I listened to you today, DP. Yes, though we summoned you. We had the mental collective. I can't remember what the word is, but when you all just imagine. No, not imagine. Envisage. Whatever, I don't know. And there you are. Here we are again, a group of people who came together over Forrest Fenn. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Forrest, for bringing us all together. There's 24 of us. All is well. That ends well. Like them because they're classy and wild. And they like me because I'm Lord of the Jungle. Hello, Tarzan. Is that your loincloth? Your 5-leaf blaze? Oh. Well, spare a thought for this guy over here, who is not Lord of the Jungle. I'm just Master. Accused Monty Python's Tim the Enchanter. There we go. Zozo's in the groove already. Must like trouble 5-leaf. David, my panel system is for light frame, wood, construction, where buildings are designed using base panel unit. Think Lego. Ooh. See, that's something that's always got me. Trusted. Why don't we build like garden walls and stuff like that out of Lego stuff? Just like barriers. I'm sure they would withstand, the elements. I don't suppose they withstand the tornado stuff, but like this brick and mortar stuff, it's overrated. I love trouble more than cause it. If someone manufactured trouble, I'm all like Captain Kirk. I'm more like the Hulk. And again, thanks. I hope you listened the whole time. The chipmunk version. Must have been a maverick in that area. Must have been. DP, they sort of. It cost Lego $5 million and took 500 people to do it. But now today, Google can do the same thing to anyone. Yes, they can, Trusted. Yes, they can. Trusted Living, that light frame wood has been gaining popularity, although it is an old technology. No trouble at all. Yeah, I'm not trouble. Well, I might be. I'm secret trouble. You don't know. You don't know it's trouble until it's too late. They're trying to meet Zach, aren't they? What, your trouble, girls? They're just using you to get to Zach. The rage against the machine. What makes him do special so special? He's just a dude. Hey, nothing wrong with being just a dude. If you're the sweetest honey, trouble in. So, not do. So, 5-leaf. I'll be your Doc McCoy any day. Damn. Yeah, damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a miracle worker. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Jim, he's dead. I think I'll be the Spock. Sorry, Mr. Spock. What else is there? Chekhov. Could be Chekhov. Yes, David, but I put together a plan on a way to take over the building for us. My brother Sylvester, what's he got? He's a civil engineer, built a whole house in Alaska. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's a crazy world out there. Be safe. I think Five's going to start causing trouble. He's going to start jamming in the middle of the bowling lane. Why didn't you invite David to go bowling? You bowl, don't you, David? Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, nurse. Yeah, if you want a scientist, go and see Spock. Star trekking across the universe. Bye-bye, Home Depot. Bye-bye. Hello, Samantha. Bye-bye, Home Depot. Hello, Samantha. You never asked about my Lego bricks. I think it's a good idea for borders and that. And if the plastic, they don't, like wood, it rots. You've got to keep buying the bloody stuff. My old doctor is a scientist. What? 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 What do you mean no doctor is a scientist? No medical doctor is a scientist, but I'm sure there are doctors that are scientists. Damn it, Jim. Damn it. I'm a doctor. My two favourite stores trusted. They were. Get some different ones. Do you need a crutch? A PhD. Oh dear. I'm not a dark mom. I'm a good mom. I'm a cool mom. You're a dark mom, Amy. No, I can't believe that. Yeah, I'm a cool mom. Kidding, kidding. I'm a gentleman swear. Yeah. I like to think that I was a cool dad and a cool granddad. And a great granddad. Blimey, keep adding up. I don't know if I'm going to make a great granddad. We're having a chat about. So I don't care. It wouldn't hurt me if my kids or my grandkids or anybody called me Mario, as long as they call me Mario with respect. They don't have to call me granddad. You know what I mean? But we're talking about, how kids have to address people. It's like as long as there has to be rules for everyone. And kids growing up, absolutely, there needs to be rules. But some of the rules that are forced, there's no need for them. I wouldn't care if they called me Mario, as long as they called me Mario with respect and not, treat me like I was just, another one of their mates. I left the fire hole. I left the fire hole ring. I left the fire hole ring out of it on purpose. I don't know what that's related to. Star Wars or Star Trek? Checking for a friend. Uh, uh. Star Trek for me. Sorry. It was close. Mandalorian and Baby Yoda and all that stuff just ruined it for me. And, you know, Luke standing in that place, just turning around right at the end of the film. What? What's the whole film to see that? That's crazy. Well, baby, so cute. What? Definition of cool. Ah. Space 1999? Is that the one with Cassandra? What's the name in it? Brilliant, that was. Warm holding. Thanks for that, Wig. Just Space 1999. Not bothered about anything else. Just saw her. That brought back memories of my childhood. Yeah, I think it was my childhood. Space 1999. Oof. Henry Winkler. That's the Fonz, isn't it? Oof. My other computer's just turned itself on. That's weird. It just decided to turn itself on. Why is nowhere near it? Both Star Wars and Star Trek. That's cheating. It was definitely choose one or the other. Star Wars would win in most categories. Yeah, but it's based on the entertainment that it gives and not. No. They ruined it. They ruined it with all that the stuff that they've just added just to make money. Star Wars or Star Trek? I'm partial to females in either uniforms. Jesus. Yeah, I suppose there was. But most of the time it was just Lieutenant Uhura. There weren't many females in the uniforms. There were more the aliens. Babylon's burning, Babylon's burning. Oh, Babylon 5, enjoyed it. Farscape, enjoyed it. Serenity, enjoyed it. Battlestar Galactica, enjoyed it. And then they brought another one out, and it was just that. I like females in uniform, especially if they're a nurse. Sorry, lads, but you've all got it wrong. I like females out of uniform. Of course, it turned itself off. No, it's turned itself on. I don't know why it's turned itself on. It's just UFO. Oh, UFO. The rock group, not the program. Do you know the one thing that I loved about that program, UFO? Tell me, Zozo, what's the one thing that I loved about that program, UFO? Good night, everybody. I'm going to go spend time with my sweetheart. Have a great weekend. You too, Tony. And hello to your sweetheart. I had a vacuum turn on once. It was unplugged. Yeah, that's scary. I don't know why my computer's turned on. It's never done it before. ever, 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 ever. See, I would normally use that one to do most of my stuff, but the camera doesn't work on it, so I use this one because it has got camera. I do not know the program. You don't know UFO? Does anybody know the program UFO? Oh, it doesn't matter. You're not going to tell me what it is anyway. I'll tell you what it is, even though you don't know what the program is. When the UFO actually is in shot, it makes a noise. And that noise, I love it. So, Zozo, do yourself a favour. Go onto the internet, look up the program UFO, and then look at the UFO when it comes along. The typical UFO it is, spinning around. I'm not going to make the noise, but that's the one thing that I think of about that program. All right, my ladies are late and going to get spankings. Ha ha ha! I kid. It looks like you're going to get the spankings. It's because I've told them to come around here 5. That's why they're late. X-Files. Ooh. Just made my first movie of the season. Cheers, David. Enjoy. Project Blue Book. Woo! Oh, it's gone out of my head. What's the name of that program? I couldn't get into it. Oh, God, it's gone out of my head. Nope, can't remember it. Could never get into it. People liked it. I was like, what? No. Lost in space. Lost in space. Danger. Danger. Warning, Will Robinson. Loved it, Wig. Brilliant. Yes. Definitely Lost in Space. The black and white one, not the film and stuff. Yeah, that was good. That was. UFO looks to have been a UK only show. Oh, right. Fair enough. No, oh, that's a shame. It was quite good. I suppose it's in the same sort of vein as Space 1999. Though I'm not one, I've lived as a rock star, and my expectations are demanding. Your expectations are demanding. What are they demanding of you, your expectations? I thought you were a rock star. I thought you were a rock musician, so therefore, in your own world, you is a rock star. I can't remember the words to that, but I know there is a song with the rock star. Je suis un rock star. I can't remember all the rest of it. I am. Yep, I'll check it out if I can find it. Or have my son upload it to Impossible Thanks. Thank you. I love that sound. I wish I could. I don't think you'd hear it even if I did it. I can try and find it and play it. I can't make the sound, obviously, but it was it just seemed to suit. He's handing out spankings on the tour bus right now. Group is all. Woohoo! Unfortunately, you can't because they're late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. They're late, they're late, they're late. Tell them off for me, 5. Say, Mario says, when you say, whatever time it is there, when you say you're coming at such time, be there. I'm going bowling without you. I remember creating a short story as a kid about a UFO coming to Earth. My mother thought it was like, that UFO show has some spam. Yes, absolutely, Alberti. Although I think Austin Powers had UFO vibe, but yeah. Ma sexe belle. That's not what he says in there. I thought it was good. Or vice versa, yes. Yes. I think probably more so nowadays, but the actors seem to go from one program to another. Yes, it did have an Austin Powers. There's another one as well. There was Space 1999, UFO. There's another one. Moon, no, that was some program, Moon Station Alpha. I can't remember. Long time. Lost in Space, we've done that. Lost in Space. Brilliant. Awesome. Lost in Space. And the Swiss Family Robinson. Was that one? That's totally different, isn't it? That's is it? Is that a space thing? Can't remember now. I'm getting those two mixed up, I think. Try to look like twins. Is one of them like a different ethnicity or something? Like loads of white makeup on or something. Try to look like twins, damn it. There's just too many variables there. Mr. 5, one of them could be 4 foot, the other could be 6 foot. You know, what are they trying to do to make themselves look like twins? Gee willikers, I'm sounding as dirty as Candy Indy. Oh, excuse me. I didn't know that was the case. I just want them to look like, I can't read that. The background dancers in the Huey Lewis video. No. Robert Palmer video. That was better. I don't know the Huey Lewis video. Which Huey Lewis video is that? I know Robert Palmer. You're gonna have to face it, you're addicted to love. Who does not like that video? Anybody in chat that does not like that video? I've heard it, David B, Robert Palmer. Go to my room, you naughty girls. That's what I believe. I just want them to look. Yes. Yeah, I think it was Robert Palmer. Is it the girls in black playing the music? Gonna have to face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted. And then the next song he wrote was I Didn't Mean to Turn You On. Yes. Yeah, I didn't mean to turn you on. So what? And I have to be honest, whilst I love that video because of those ladies. I'm not one for short hair or hair back. I'm more of a long hair person, you know. The Jacqueline Smith type, that sort of hair, or Farrah, and it's all flowing. Not the, I can't remember her name now. The Sabrina one. I can't remember her name. Cheryl Ladd's hair was okay, I suppose. I don't know why I'm using them all out of that Charlie's Angels. They can look like the gypsies in... Yes, they can. They got nice hair. Actually, yeah, I suppose. Yes, hair like that. Oh, the Suffolk dancers in the Robert Palmer video. Oh, yes. Monsieur Five Leaf enjoyed the video too. Yes, they all looked similar but different. At first glance, they all look to be wearing the same stuff, but no, some are more alluring than others. Oh yeah, love those angels. Yeah, who didn't love those angels? I must admit, Farrah over Cheryl any day. Sorry, Cheryl, it's just the way it goes. Mrs. Majors. And then there was the Bionic Woman. Or Torn Keaton in a white. Oh, now you're getting too specific. Too specific. How about Wonder Woman? Now, so Wonder Woman, Diana Prince, yeah, and then she turned into Wonder Woman. I'm like, I don't know. She looked like she was wearing a nappy, and it just didn't work. Not for me. Just it's like what? No. The new Wonder Woman's good, but now Xena and Gabriella, Lucy Lawless, that's what they're on. Yep. She would have made a good Wonder Woman. Wearing a yes, wearing a nappy. It's just I don't know. It was like, why is your uniform so thick? Why does it look like that? It's just like, no, it's just too much. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. We're talking about ladies of the past that are sexy, I suppose. My ears were ringing. Hey, Geo. Is that for Forrest? Ding, 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 ding. I'm back. Uh-oh. The Shining. Wonder Woman, Linda Carter is a classy lady. I'm not denying that. It's just that nappy. No. No. But Linda Carter looked really good. And then you think to change it to Wonder Woman and look really, you know, sexy and enchanting. And like, what? Why? What? No, it didn't make sense. Great Scott! That sounds like him out of Back to the Future. I just remembered how to fold a cloth nappy. Oh dear. Oh dear. And that brings a full one straight into view now. Oh gosh. Don't do them anymore, do we? Cloth nappies. I like everything about her. Well, even that uniform. That padded, big, thick hips. pelvis and everything. No. No, it was like she had armor. It's just, what? Welcome back. I felt like I should check in somewhere, and I'm glad you checked in here. This is the place to be. We have some crazy goons in here today. Monsieur MJ is back in the house. Geoduck, did you hear a quack? No, he went to the doctor's. Cotter. Cotter? I don't know what that means, cotter. Oh, you quacked me up. Yes, she had a golden lasso and you had to tell the truth. Wonder Woman. Ah, Cotter. Oh, I see. Yeah, Cotter. Every square inch of Linda Carter's mind is sexy. She royalty. Phoebe Cates, anyone? Yes. If you're giving her away, I didn't know you owned her. Master David Paisano is selling off beautiful women. What's the going price for Phoebe Cates? I hope she never watches this. Yeah, it's probably insulting. I take that back. Can't say anything anymore. Can't say anything. It's just a joke. Too many fast times. Well, Five's waiting for his fast ladies, but they're not very fast. They seem to be a bit slow in coming forward. A smart woman can lead me anywhere. Yes, it's called Up the Garden Path. I just loved Victoria when she started her secrets. Mrs. Beckham? Thanks, Zozo. I am reliving the 80s. Oh, that reminds me of what's his name? The 80s, the 80s. Gone. No, famous singer with all them people. I like tall girls, I like small girls, I like fat girls, I like thin girls. Him. What was his name? In the 80s, the 80s. I value smart conversation higher than physicality. Hmm. Yeah. Your mum and dad didn't think I was up to standards. Oh, right. Phoebe Cates on the diving board got it. Best scene of the 80s. Oh, Victoria Principal. Ah. Yes, Victoria Principal, yes. What? Is that Forrest Whitaker? No, that's just throwing a spanner in the works, that has. I've got images of Victoria Principal, Jacqueline Smith, and then Whitaker. Oh, Phoebe Cates as well. Weird science. Don't F with it. There were some good 80s moments. There was lots of good 80s moments. There was the Ice Cube moment. You remember that? I'm sure you remember that, David. Remember the Ice Cube? Was the, it might have been before then, the lady, the tennis lady, was that in the 80s? Can't remember when that was. Hey, listen, I don't want us to embarrass our lady friends here. I apologize. Yes, stop talking about women. Well, they could actually jump in and say, like, oh, yeah, Lee Majors, he was such a hunk. Or Mr. Hasselhoff in Knight Rider. See, yes, I summon Richard. Yeah, that'd be great. Do that again. The mental telepathy. I always thought that he was skinny in Knight Rider, that bloke. Not Baywatch. The Knight Rider one. What was his name? I always thought he was skinny. Around the corner, Chigger. Lurking. No, we don't see him much. So we are going to imagine all the people living life in peace. Why not? Baywatch ruled the 90s. So I was never much for that Pam Anderson. She was okay, but I'm not into people that are, I don't know, have a fake, I don't know, just fake. Or I don't know. I don't appreciate the collagen people and all that. Whilst, I don't mind it. It's just sometimes, oh man, it looks bad. These people have those, like the face stuff and everything done. And they look, oh, no, no. And if they think they look good, they've got no friends. What was that bloke's name who did it? Why can't I remember anything anymore? My mind is totally gone blank. Not Rooney. Rourke? Is it Rourke? Rourke? I don't know. They're on the way, and this indigestion gas needs to F. Oh dear, no wonder they don't want to turn up. Hasselhoff. Burke. Yeah. Beautiful people don't know they are. This is just enough for me, Pamela Anderson. Just, no. I would prefer a Jacqueline Smith or a Audrey Hepburn or I don't know. It's like Marilyn Monroe. She didn't. Excuse me. She didn't really. You know, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Good, beautiful people. Yes, and I've just got Marilyn Manson. Just got Marilyn in my head, and then Marilyn Manson turns up. Yes, Jackie Kennedy. Absolutely. Oh, Onassis, whatever. Absolutely, 100%. I don't know if I dare say this, but Peggy's up there. Sorry, Forrest. Sorry, Peggy. Yeah, there's some. I don't know, maybe go for dark-haired ladies. I didn't realise that. No, because I like Farrah Fawcett mages. Absolutely. And I'm sure there are other blonde women that are. I actually quite liked Mindy, that was Mork and Mindy, and I was so upset when she passed away. And I mean, gutted upset, really upset. Bo Derek, top three. Oh, excuse me. Top three. Wow. Yes. Pam Shelton. She was a nice lady. She seemed like she was. The way I see it is, the way I look at, well, everybody really, but females in particular, is if you're as beautiful on the inside as you're on the outside, you're an amazing person. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. And those sort of people, even if they're not the prettiest person in the world, the fact that they're quite pretty and as beautiful inside makes them amazing. I didn't get that with Pamela Anderson. I didn't get it with Marilyn Monroe. I just, whilst the outside looks great, you know, the stuff on the inside, no. Yeah, it is David. Dorber. Dorber. Uh-oh, Zozo's retracting. There it is. Oops, there it is. Brooke Shield. Ah, like Demi Moore. Oh, what's the flipping name? Fish called Wonder. J. What's her name? Go. Come on, people. Yeah, she was okay, Goldie Hawn. What's her name? Jamie Lee Curtis. Is it Jamie Lee Curtis? Oh, we can't forget Barbara. Not Barbara Anderson. She's quite pretty though, Barbara Anderson. Hang on, it's not even Barbara, is it? That's Barbarella. Jane Fonda. Another good scene for a team to see. Thursday, can you cue John Lennon's Imagine, original from 1971? Jamie Lee, oh yeah. See, I thought Sigourney Weaver was pretty. You know, people don't think that she is, but I think she, you know, like I say, if a personality comes through that's as nice as what you see on the outside, it's all good. Fun fact, how many times did Lieutenant Uhura show her panties during a... That's not a fact, that's a question. There is no fact there. Yeah, that's another one where people going like, oh, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I just didn't know. God, imagine Tom Curtis's daughter. Predator? What? No, nobody fancied Predator. No, the hair was nice, but no. What's Predator got to do with anything? Oh, there you go, Davey. I don't know where that's come from, David. Fun fact. You're not giving facts, you're giving questions. There is probably some 10. Some 10 in chat. Probably some 10 in chat. Yes, it was a question, and so is David's. Thanks, having us back. Not allowed to say those things anymore, Davey. Whoa, Greg, hello. You're in. Join the fun. Everyone's going crazy. We're talking silly stuff. David Paisano still needs to explain Predator. I don't know where that came from. and 5. What's it mean? Big bad wolf. That sounds like Doctor Who. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. You can join it with absolute. Oh, yes, you can join it. Join us. You can't come live. You know you can't come live. I can't do the links. I haven't got that ability. I'm on a YouTube Live, not a Google Zoom. Bill said it, ages ago. He asked me, and he started to say bad things about me because I wouldn't let him join. I was like, it's YouTube. It doesn't let me let people in. Sorry, Greg. I'm not on Zoom or anything, so I haven't got the ability to let anybody in. Hey, Steve, what's up? Don't know. Me, I'm up. It's 2:42 in the morning. I'm still up. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Oh, huff it up, blow your ass in. No, I can't. I wish I could. I wish I could. I had the issue with this the other day, and it said that I could actually share the screen, so I wonder if... No, I don't think that would be the case. I'll have to look into it. I wonder if that... Oh, that allows me to share the screen here. Share screen. Share whatever that means. I couldn't do that before. So... But I can't invite anybody. Sorry. Can you join on theirs, Mario? Can I join on theirs? They're not live, are they? Am I interrupting their live stream? Sorry, I didn't realise people were live. It's Saturday. People don't want to go live Saturday. No, I'll get off if they're supposed to be live. I didn't know they were online. You need to play a 30-minute introduction for Greg before show. I think I'll get banned if I do that. All these copyrights. They won't let me play all that. Okay, you'll live longer. Why, does he drink a lot of Coke? What's up, Big Greg? Can't believe I missed Mario live. Was watching UFC. Oh, you're probably doing better watching UFC, to be fair. Actually, no, they've been crazy in here today. Thank you for that, for being crazy. I didn't realise people were live, but now I feel guilty that I'm treading on people's toes. I thought Saturday was a good day to just... I was only just chatting. A lot of minutes, 2.5 hours just chatting. Not about much. In fact, I've just been listening to what people have been saying, to be honest. Yeah, I can join. So like, I have Zoom, so when me and Davey talk, we can do like half an hour. And then if you want anything more, you have to pay for it. I don't fancy paying, a couple £100 just to have an hour's conversation with Davey now and again, and then maybe go live. So I can't afford that sort of money to just do it for that. But yeah. Tyson or Paul? Oh, right. Tons of copyrights. But my channel never been shut down. Yeah, I won't. Oh, never been shut down. I'll be betting on Tyson because I can't help but bet on underdog money. Gang's all here. Tyson is going to have that tattoo wiped off his face. Oh no, them's fighting words, them are. Or cleaning words, anyway. Got Mr. Sheen. Let's get cleaning. Interesting take. Will the odds be against Tyson? Does your theory say anything about Colorado? It does say stuff about Colorado, but probably not what you're thinking. But what I've tried to say is that I've just said earlier, 300,000 people solved the poem. It's not as though people didn't solve it and there wasn't a solve. There was hundreds of solves, thousands of solves. And all those people solved the poem. The only thing is, nobody started at warm water's halt. Forrest says, if you don't have that, you have nothing. So everybody had nothing, and they had a solve based on nothing, because they didn't have warm water's halt nailed down. They didn't understand what nailed down meant, or what it was about, or how to start. So I tried to make the analogy on a different stream that you have to throw, 2 sixes to start the game. If you don't throw 2 sixes to start the game, you can't just start. You can't just say, well, I threw a 3 and a 3 and a 3 and a 3, and that's 2 sixes, so I can start. You can't make up your own rule. Forrest says if you don't have it, you've got nothing. If you start with nothing, clue 2 is nothing, clue 3 is nothing, clue 4 is nothing, clue 5 is nothing, and you end up with a complete solve of nothing because you didn't start. You never played Thrill of the Chase with Forrest Fenn. You started your own game with your own rules. So he was quite insistent that you don't have beginning where warm water's hot nailed down. You have nothing, say hand clay canasta, blah blah blah. I don't see that whilst the 300 odd thousand people solved the poem, I don't see that they solved it correctly. And it's possible, saying about the difficulty and an impossible solve, those solves become impossible. When 300,000 people can solve it, you'll solve, it's impossible for it to be correct. It's impossible for it to be correct. So therefore, it can't be correct because it's not difficult. It's impossible. And Forrest said the solve wasn't impossible. So Forrest would make statements that would rule out certain solves and people wouldn't listen. And it's crazy to think that people think that they have the answers when the important statement, if you don't have the beginning, you can't get the end, don't listen to. And, he compounds it by saying, you won't find it where you're looking. A blanket statement, which means he knows that everybody who doesn't have beginning where warm water's halt is going to be looking in the wrong place. If you start with nothing and finish with nothing, you're not going to find what you're looking for there. And then all the other stuff that Forrest said. So, yeah, there is stuff about Colorado. There's everything in that poem. You can be in Montana, you can be in New Mexico, you can be in Wyoming, you can be in Colorado. And I said earlier, Forrest may have put all those solves there, not put them, I don't know, if he put them there or knew about them. So he may have 200-300 solves for all I know. Talk about the Rolodex. Everybody in the chase, they're on the Rolodex. Everybody. So whether they get something for having a solve, Forrest knows you have the solve because you sent him a solve and he knows what it's about. He knows who you are, he knows your family, everything. Maybe there's something in place that says, because you've got this certain solve, you get something. Andre the Giant, oh man, what a hero he was. Was it Jenny Lawler? Don't know what that is. Not Andre. Damn, yeah, I'm wrong. Twice tonight. Time to keep my mouth shut. No, keep going, Zozo. It's not often you're wrong. We need a few times when you're wrong. Either way, it's definitely a show, but I wouldn't trust my artistic management. Oh, cripes. Now not getting picked up. Have to rescue people. These are the female units we are looking for. Earth girls. Yes. So they're not coming. I told you they were coming here 5. I told them, don't worry about you. The end is ever drawing nigh. Yes, the end is ever drawing nigh. I'll just keep to my isolated. As in titties. Uh-oh, that sounds like Fendi. Yes, have a great night. He will win. So why would Jack sign next to Colorado? Should be asking yourself. So I don't, whilst I look at what those things are about, I don't believe that it's part of the solution. Does that make sense? The chaos that's in the chase is helping Forrest. So the bit that I said earlier that missed would have been there has to be a simple solve. It doesn't matter. All of the stuff that everybody's looking at is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. There has to be a simple solve. Why didn't I think of that? That has to be the solve. Has to be. No one can get away from that. Why didn't I think of that? That has to be a solve. And then there has to be, as far as I said it, difficult but not impossible. Has to be one of those. So if you have a solve that isn't that simple, that people go, why didn't I think of that? It probably isn't you. And if your solve was difficult, why was it not impossible? Because if it's one of the 300,000 people, that's impossible. You can't all be right. That's just an impossibility. 300,000 people can't all be the solver of the Forrest Fenn poem. That's impossible. So therefore your solve becomes impossible. Uh-oh, that's going quick now. What's going on? Hey, Ashley, how are you doing? It's good to see you. A little bit better than seeing Ben here, but it's good to see you. Although I can't see you. I'm back. Hey, Lily, she's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Lily's back. Jack Dempsey rang cowboy to trill his bell. Wow, you're starting to sound like Bill Gorman when he says things like that. Still jars and bells to find. Yes, maybe Colorado has a jar and bell. Oh, no, because some are in New Mexico. Forrest said they're in New Mexico. Forrest was one. Yes, he was. He was more than smart. But he did say his mum was smart or clever. Or his father as well. Something like that. Pictures. Hombre with a H. Shiloh stated to me that he doesn't think Forrest hid the bells and pointed out the obvious. Can't hide the story in a bell. Folks should be searching for jars only. Forrest, oh. Slow down. My chat has never gone so quick. Heights, Kirk out. Thanks, Five Leaf, for popping in. Say hello to the ladies. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate that. Yeah, he was ahead of the game. But he said he tried to think of everything, and I think he did. Fact is, we're not trying to think of everything, so we don't. Bells are on the steps in the den. Well, he said he was going to hide them. In the interview, he said he was going to hide them. So he had some, he was going to hide some more. So it's possible that, they were hid later, but he was definitely going to hide them and talked about quite a few of them, to be fair. But he did say New Mexico, out in the desert, New Mexico, blah, blah, blah. It does make sense, Ben. And Shiloh did say he's surprised more aren't looking for a jar. It must be a door that's open then, if it's a jar. How did he state it? Shiloh knows everything. Most definitely a bell. Don't be late for dinner. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, 3 times. Once, twice. Ring that bell. Peggy used to ring it. Thanks, Steve. That's nice of you to say. Cheers. Am I going? No, like I said, I was just chatting really. I suppose in a way it's, for me as well as, speaking to everybody else. Celtic's finally going to win it all again. Charlotte doesn't know unless how he told Ben is my question. Oh, right. I think Shiloh is a good guy, but I'd be careful about going outside of the poem, just saying, yeah, I don't go outside of the poem. And I don't mean any offence to Shiloh or anyone else. Cynthia, K-Pro, Carl Summers, Mr. Hickey. I don't feel that it's necessary to go outside of the poem. And there are events that are taking place, that, possibly are chase related, which at some point, given the right circumstances, will bring closure. And I said the other day that there are events that take place, and if the outcome was positive, then maybe you would have had, fun and answers and all good. But sometimes you don't get the result that you want, so you have to wait until the next race. He specifically said he knows the soul. Shiloh said, "Ooh, Shiloh knows the soul." Well, after he specifically said he knows the soul. That doesn't say how he knows. Did he say his grandfather told him, or Jack told him? He didn't say how he knows, just that he knows. Safe to assume he'll explain himself. Fun answers arrive. Well, then we wait for Shiloh to release it as he sees fit. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, Forrest said something ends a chase, so that takes place. He also said the chest is waiting for the clump of a boot, so, how does that take place? People are going to look into this when it ends and see that Forrest was right in everything that he said and did, and I think he was. Maybe Jack, as in a fish that got away. Ooh. Oh, that's Greg going like this, everybody. Just putting his case down and resting it. Bill says he knows. David, you're sounding more like Bill than anyone. Bill says he knows the solve. Everybody says they know the solve because they think their solve is correct. It was vital that nobody shares the location. Thank you, Ben. Uh-oh, I'm covering the words. OMG. I don't know what you're OMG in that there. Oh my God. I want out to live my life and to be free. Lizzie Borden. He might know from the picture I sent Forrest. He might know from the picture I sent Forrest. He might know. Shiloh might know from the picture you sent Forrest. Lizzie Borden. A band on the road. Are they twins, Five? Do you know yet? Big. Was it the big picture? Big picture. Big picture. Oh. Damn, Meryl, you on fire tonight. No, not me. I'm just reacting to people. I screamed my fingers off. Helen Carr. Where are you getting all these quotes from? Are you just going on the internet like this? Oh, that'll do. I'll stick that one in. Is Trusted still here? He's gone quiet. He's gone out into his garden to get those vegetables that make him live longer. Oh, I'm trying to think of that person. I still can't think of him. Helen Keller, floor playing for 20 minutes. Oh, just saying that. He even did I can't remember the other one. Orville Wright and his brother. I can't remember now. I even did that as a solve. I think that was 1903, same as Marvin. That was 1903. Yellowstone National Park. Theodore Roosevelt, 1903. I think something happened in 1903. Chip something. What was his name that built the bridges? And Isa Lake, even that. Oh, just so many things. The only thing that will take you there is the poem. Yes, 100%. The poem wasn't, so before, the poem wasn't wrote to take you there. The poem was wrote to hide where it was. You weren't supposed to read the poem as it was wrote. You were supposed to work out how Forrest hid the words that he gave you. He said, I looked up all the words in that poem. They're simple words. Nobody needs to look up those words. He looked up all the words in the poem. He also, or they also, or however it came about, an English major. So I made a statement, you all got upset, but you have to, I said earlier, you have to take one statement and add it with all the other statements and it makes sense. I said that an American searcher would not solve the poem because that's what it says in the poem. American searchers won't find it. But you needed to add that, not get upset by it. You needed to add that to English major, a major in English. Or Forrest Fenn was a major who learnt English. So an American searcher isn't going to solve it. It was wrote in English. There was no insult. A statement of fact. That's all there was. A statement of fact. If you're reading it in American, if you're told it's about an English major and you're reading it in American, you ain't solving nothing. If you're not looking up the words that Forrest Fenn looked up, you're not solving nothing or anything. Not solving anything. And that's just simple truth. There is no insult to any of that. That's just, look, Forrest says all of these things, and separately, but when you put them together, it's telling you something important. If an American searcher can't solve the poem, and someone's telling you an English major, then you should be thinking, why did Forrest learn English? Why did he look up all the words in the poem? Those words can't mean what you think they do, which is what he said, because he might as well just say, begin it where the Madison River holds, begin it where the fire hole holds, begin it where blah, blah, blah. He can't. That's why it's not 9 Mile Hole, because Forrest talked about it. He can't tell you where it is. He didn't write the poem to tell you where it is. He wrote the poem to tell you, he wrote the poem to hide where it was. I know nothing. Not sure what you're on about, Greg, but as well as I've said, wait for Shiloh for well over a year. Yes, has a beard to prove it. I have not heard that one. Newman, hello, and retracted. How are you? He shows hands clenching. How come you don't, Woody? Because I told Forrest to leave me out of it. Uh-oh, I don't get that. Mute. Is that a swan? Am I on mute? Don't say my sound's gone. Ben, I hear you, and we do wait hope it's epic for each other in the chase. This chase dies once Fenn shared the location, aka solution. It appears to be alive and kicking now. Yes, I don't think it was ever dead. That's Simple Minds. Zozo, get it for us. Alive and kicking. Lily Bell, oh, you get real. You get real. Hey Charlotte, are you waiting for June 6? Ooh, Nomadic, how are you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. I finally decided to let Netflix and the Nookers look like fools, and then I see no badges. I see no reason for the chase to die. No, there's a promise of new discoveries, so it will never die. Alberti places his finger on her. It was vital that nobody shares. I haven't shared. David Paisano, I saw your video finding your coffee. And Dobie Book, did you intentionally leave the book on the side of the road? Okay, according to you, I don't. Okay. I don't think Shiloh would waste his time if it wasn't as fun as he says it will be. We wait and watch and hope. Yes, Forrest was good. He was going to give hope out of depression. I just came in from playing in the mud. Is that how you look so young, Mr. Trusted? How's things going? He's going okay. There's, well, that's jumped up. 35 people here. Yes, a swan, but also Helen Keller. So, so when she fell off the cliff, what, not even, I don't think the chase will ever die, as my feeling is we will have a nothing burger. Oh, Greg, you can be so hurtful. All we can do is hope. Trusted living, how is the mud? Will it stick to the wall? It's another stick in the wall. I think that was there for over a year near us. Was it the table? Is that a table? Las tablas, or a tablet. When the truth comes out, many will look like total fools, and it won't be who you think. Ah, ah. I don't know. I think some people look like fools. Still very sticky now, medic, but have to go forward tomorrow anyway. So, Ben, if Jack told Shiloh the soul, if Jack told Shiloh the soul, then that will be a nothing burger, unless he has a full proofs, all the images in the book to line up, but hope I'm wrong. Well, Forrest said the images would help. He said the poem will take you there. There are hints in the book that will help with the clues in the poem, but the hints in the book won't take you there. So I'm saying that anything in the book on its own won't do it. If you don't solve the poem, you're not going to get the answers. It's pretty much what Forrest said. So, excuse me. Anything else? Ignore Jack. See, normally there's like, ignore Jack at your peril. But not this time. This is just, ignore Jack. Oh, another brub. Greg will send email. This chase can be applied to other aspects of your life. The energy you put into this can be used in our personal lives as well. Absolutely. Like I said, I hope I'm wrong. And this is epic. Well, I think me and Davey B, we're of the opinion. I don't think, I know we are. We're of the opinion that it's beyond epic. Okay. Oh, you're using the real name. Naughty name. I don't choose sides, I choose my friends. Ooh, that's good. I would love to apply the practice of making things easier for others, as expressed. Why do you use big words? I never use that word in my whole life. By FF in my war for me. But until resolution is found, it's a no-go. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, you're not going. I bet the Solver dude went through hell. I think that's possible. Even Dante's Inferno, that was hell. That was another solve. Dante's Inferno. and the labyrinth and everything else. Crazy. Lily, how do you know who will look like a fool? Well, Lily said quite a few things that makes her seem very knowledgeable and personable. Personal. You can pick your butt and pick your friends, but you may find it difficult to pick your friends butt. That's worse than you picking your nose. No, you should have picked a different one. This chase is awesome. I travel and see so much stuff. Would have never bought land if it wasn't for Forrest, and also my secret garden. I get to help. Yeah, Forrest, for us as a community, it seems a big thing. But I think Forrest, Forrest is helping a lot more people than just us. De Paisano is going through hell. Yes. Ben, you forget the emails to Linda and Pam as well. Do you? Do you forget? Making things easier for others is about the worst thing you can do for them. There is some logic there. Oh, Q's faith no more. Been there, done that. Up, retracted. Kiwi's doing the wave. Without challenge, what is life? The things we earn end up being most valuable. Oh, absolutely. Hey, Mr. Back. Oh, Mr. Inza. Or Miss Inza or Mrs. Inza or let's just say MJ. Foxy. Foxy dude. Lady. I don't know, this is crazy, isn't it? You can't. Person. Looks like Richard Redder doesn't have his ears on tonight. We weren't like, what's the word? We weren't doing that. Weren't doing it enough. Richard, where are you? I don't think I forget anything. I have no worries about what I know or not. We wait on Shiloh. Like I say, I'm still waiting for Forrest. Although Shiloh might be part of the end game. You go back, Jack. Do it again. Jack. Please cue songs, Ozo. Already, but I thought Forrest was all about making positive. Yeah, I don't see where there is a negative. Night fishing for Kiwi. If you sit on a cactus, you may need. Yes, Ruddy. If you sit on a cactus, don't do it. I think the poem must have been a challenge to write, let alone try to solve. I don't know how he did it. Oh, no, Malik did sit on a small one. It was. Didn't want that. Didn't want that. Sorry, Nomadic. Didn't want that image. How long were we supposed to wait? Do it again. The longer I am here, the more apparent it becomes that Forrest has always. Yeah, that's the worst thing. So Forrest says making plans is antagonistic to freedom. And then this whole thing was planned. I said before we came on, actually, that he talked about having a way out in any of the plans that he made when he was in the Air Force. And it's like, Forrest, you're telling us that you don't make plans, but all of this, just the poem itself, was a plan. Everything had to be precise. It has to be precise in that poem to make it work. So those, looking up all the words in the dictionary and that, you don't have to use all the words, but it's risky to ignore any. All of that is planned. All of it. Forever Forrest. Till it's time, no more, no less. Plans are plans, and they take as long as they need to take. Exactly. Well, Forrest wondered if he can make it work. You have to believe that he can. Newman is thinking, and looks like he's looking back, but not in anger. One take over the... What, one flew over the cuckoo's nest? Then you make me laugh. Well, we wait for me to take a... Bang! There was more rum in that bowl. Just making jokes. Dave Barzano, are you practicing being a pirate? Where is pirate? How long, true love, for ever? Forever love. It's all good, Greg. I get the frustration. I'm more frustrated. Yeah, we know you're frustrated because you've got to get rid of that beard. Ashley, how are you coping with that? I thought I might grow on a sympathy, and then I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't look too bad with a beard, but not going to grow that sort of beard. No, I prefer to keep my eye. Jim lad. But it'll happen soon. Of that I'm sure. There you go. My pleasure. Hands you. Well, I could have been a Bieber. Just going to be careful. I have weird dreams of rolling rocks down a hill. Well, no, that's good. They'd be weirder if you're trying to roll them up. Mario, you can't say shit. It's because I don't know shit. Frustration builds character. Well, that sounds like a Dr. Spock bit there. I hate this beard so much. Go fight your beard, Ben. I can't. Ben, have a word with Trusted. He'll explain to you how to eat with a beard. You should look for a good pair of scissors for the main event. I like the beard. Ben, the novelty wore off. I'm ready to see Ben's face again. Actually, when you think about it, by the time you put the hat on and the beard, there aren't much left. Woody, sure, it sure does. I'm going to call you Mr. Clean. Well, most people call me Mr. Sheen. I don't know if you have that polish over there, Mr. Sheen polish. Make sure they are not rusty. Oh, they've just been talking about rusty nipples. I hope you're not alluding to that, Mr. Alberti. Mario looks like a guy I know from many years ago. Evil. Is that you? Mr. Knievel? No. I don't think you knew me from years ago because I was here and you were there. Some women enjoy a bearded man, if you know what I mean. No. And Ashley wants the baby face. Soon this plane ride will end. Prepare to land. Ooh! Do that again. Back, Jack. Do what again? What did I do that I need to do again? MJ, tell me, what do I need to do again? What did I do that needs doing again? She doesn't get it. Charlotte starts to deliver the goods. No face. Face off. You don't get the face till Charlotte delivers. Ashley, you're going to have to talk to Charlotte nicely. Mind you, you know, kudos to Ben for keeping it on. You know, many a man would have crumbled and gone, nah, my baby wants, see her face. Hats off to you, man. I probably would have gone, nah, my girl wants me, my girl wants me to rid of it. Evil would make you deal. Uh-oh. That sounds like the mafia stuff. I'll make you a deal you can't refuse. Great casting. What will you do, Ben, if he doesn't deliver the goods? What will be your move on there? Well, I've got to believe that the goods will be delivered. And we will all go, oh my God, doesn't Ben look young? And so I wait on Shiloh, yes. You slap your head. That's a Ben Hill thing. Mr. Sheen. He will. That's why they call me Slaphead. I don't know if that's translating through the microphone. He will. I had zero worries. I'm literally 100% on Shiloh. Yeah, I think you are. Simon says, pat your tummy. I know that one. Oh, doing it. Rub my tummy, pat my head. Great, trusted. Just relaxing as I have to train 3 new employees tomorrow. Oh, 3 new employees? Does the beard go away after Charlotte spills his guts? Oh, that's a bit too much. You're going to play this game. What Simon says. Shiloh says, Mafia is a myth. Evil. Evil is real. Mr. Knievel is real. Ask you that, Ben. If Shiloh doesn't deliver the goods, it seems Ben will need some accessories on his body bag. Uh-oh. I'm not going to read it then because you retracted it. I can honestly say I haven't even thought about it, Greg. And I like to gloat that. I think every outcome through. I believe 100% there's nothing to worry about with Shiloh. I can wait. I'm not worried. It'll be fun to see Ben with a goatee, some chops, and then a moustache. I'm going to make him show me all the looks. Cool. Yeah, just bit by bit. I think you should have done the handlebars though. Here's Zozo, my Noah, Castaway Beard. It's my self-penance. For the December 15 issues. So I can feel the same way you do. BB, Bearded Ben. Go for it, man. Just because Charlotte and I share combos doesn't mean anyone can email and ask for themselves. Handlebars, yes. Well, hang on. Means something different over here. Trusted, yes. Will be fun. Training, thanks. Ben should have started. Yeah, we do like a November thing where you have to grow a moustache. Movember, grow a moustache for cancer. But if Ben had done that, I'd be more hair down here than I've got up here. That's not good. Cool, yeah. I think you look decent with a moustache. Not that you don't look decent now. I mean, I haven't really looked. I don't know. you may look, the part in the beard, but I think most men suit a tash. Ooh, Yellowstone. That's AS, as is Yellowstone, arsenic, and gold is Yellowstone. Thanks, MJ. I don't know what I did that made you say that, but thanks anyway. I do appreciate it. Like I say, blimey, 38 people. Have you got nothing better to do? What are you doing here? And 6 likes. Yeah, I do appreciate you. I've been in a not too good a place, to be fair. And again, you've made me laugh, and I think I'm getting therapy coming on the chat. Don't want to impress. I have that get the unkempt look going on. This summer, or even with a question mark, this summer, probably not. Going to be really busy in New Mexico and Colorado. But I can't. You're in America and I'm over here. Why would I want to? As a go-to. Just explain it, Zozo. Who is this person you speak of? Oh, tattooed mummy on horseback guy. Charmed? Now they were nice ladies. And then they added more, Billy and people like that. Those are the people you're talking about, aren't they? Charmed. Who was my favourite out of those? Phoebe. Cheers. And you must be, or gentle lady, as, who's saying those words. Originated the 6-beer challenge, and now one accepted. Props at Treasure Warriors for Not Sauce Challenge. The Not Sauce Challenge? No idea what that was. Not Sauce. Forrest the therapist. Yeah. I'm a Colorado solver, Greg. Yes, that's a really good solve, Ben. Well, I say really good. That bit about the blaze bit underneath is a little bit different for me. If you look just down below yours, it looks better, in my opinion. I could be wrong. And again, it's just my thoughts. But yeah, that's a great area. I think I even sent Forrest an email about that area to do with Germany. I can't remember what the link was now. I can remember the river as well, the Uncompahgre River now. And the canyon, the Icebox Canyon, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that was a good solve. And then I went through it and was like, oh no, it can't be. I think I'll have a beer. Do it, Newman. You can clink glasses or cans with David. I'm not going Yellowstone. Might go England and get the dragon. Ooh! Say hi, Wig, when you're over here. I'm right in the middle in Stoke. When you go, I'll be in Colorado last week of June, first week of July. I thought spelling suffered with alcohol. Silverton. Ooh. Cheers, Lily. You people travelling around. New Mexico's not just down the road from you, and then Colorado's not just down the road from Mexico. Wait till you see the next show for June or July for Colorado Live. If I'm there, when you're there, we should say hi and share a beer. Absolutely the best therapist ever. Actually, raise a glass to Forrest. I haven't got one, but my son is looking for the UFO UK TV series. So, oh, cheers. That's good. I enjoyed it. Zozo, you know, just my personal thoughts on it, but I enjoyed it. And I do, like that UFO sound. Yeah, Silverton's a good place. I've been, virtual. Well, most of the chase is virtual, but I've done that. Mayday. Tell your ride that Wasslink is going on about. I haven't heard from him for a while. I haven't seen anything for a while. Can't remember his name. JJ, Josh Jordan. And obviously Ure and all those. From Tanopa to the see you in the view. Think Austin Powers when you watch it. Yes, think Austin Powers. Absolutely. True. I don't know what's true, but true. Window will run the show for Colorado. Will be a 4-day event. Ooh. It's just their version of a UFO. Almost teardrop shape, I suppose. I don't know how to describe it, but not real. It's just like a Space 1999 program, but with the UFO with and agents, as it were. You think you know, but you don't really know. It is sci-fi. It's sci-fi. No. It's not a docudrama. No, sorry, Zozo. No, it's just like Space 1999. I can make it to Colorado. Yeah, wow. I wonder if it'll be in the poem, Treasure Seekers. I wonder if Treasure Seekers is doing a 4-day event. But you don't. I'm getting that message. You think you know, but you don't know. Bummer. Sorry if I led you astray there, Zozo. It's just like a Space 1999, but it has. Oh, I wish I could. I am an amateur ufologist, so really I'm trying to get facts in. Ah, right. Oh, I don't know if I still got them. I used to have the same. I've got all sorts of stuff that I don't, do anymore. And I've probably thrown it away because I don't do it anymore. But something tells me folks might be distracted with the chase in July. Well, we're heading towards, I know it's October, but we're heading towards JCB. Things are heating up. Ah, Mr. Star! That's what they wanted. How are you? Well, we'll check it out for the sci-fi fan. Yeah, it's not a bad program. If you bear in mind it was like 70s, probably. August, and we've got loads of dates here. What's going on? Everyone's giving the date. July the 11th, Ben. August. Ben, you seeing Bob? I thought everybody was happy now. I didn't realise anybody was upset with anyone. I'm too busy with fun, and I thought they were funsers. What happened to the word funsers? Oh well, we're going back to fun and answers. To be seen. Wonder Pixie birthday is July 3rd. Well, I like boiling water hot, personally. Closer to August, people. Somebody just said August. Everybody's saying it's heating up. He's all going to have to get a fan on. No more months, Ben. Just say you don't know. Hi, and nice to see you, dear. That's in Barney Rubble. No, that's right, Barney Rubble, Benny Hill. Yeah, that was interesting. That Betty and Barney abduction. I went through a lot of documentaries and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm into a lot of things, but certainly, aliens and UFOs. I've got, or did have, I don't know if I still have, DVDs of all sorts of stuff. And obviously video cassettes, because it goes back a long time. A planetary alignment of 6 planets occurred tonight. Woo! Again. Let's hope Saturn, Venus, Neptune. Are we in it? Earth. I never said I knew when Charlie will deliver. I don't. I just go by the vibe. But I do know that no one else does either, including anyone in here. Oh, you talking about me? Oh, thanks for info. Time to go to other dimension? Dare I mention? Think I'll grow a grey hair by the time. If Jack isn't on camera, I won't believe it unless it's something that really catches my attention. I think something will catch your attention. We're going to talk about 2 different things, Ben. May the force be with you. Come back stronger than before. I am now hoping Congress do order to have all UFO documentation released in 270 days to the public. Oh, that must be in the year 2525, if man is still alive. That's the song. Zozo Rock, what planets? You didn't say. Well, I need to shave. Oh, don't rub it in. Davy's going to have a shave. You calling your beard a night? Hello, beard. You're a night. You're going to shave and you're going to call it a night. Thank you for popping in, David. Go easy with that razor. Is it one of them cutthroat ones? Or electric? Or wet shave? Highly unlikely. Bye. Thank you for popping in. Aye, aye, sir. Well, unfortunately, we did not manage to teleport Richard Rutherford or Pirate into chat. How does that work? Yeah, Tuesday for coming. Look it up. Google is your friend. I don't think Google is our friend, I have to be honest. I don't think Google is. What was I doing the other day? Was it WhatsApp? Can't remember what it was. Anyway, it says fingerprint identity. Like, I don't want to give my fingerprint identity, but it wouldn't let me come out of it. Like, I don't want you to have my fingerprint identity. You're just an app on my phone. Why do you need my fingerprint? You've got my voice. What more do you want? It's like, oh, you know everything about me. I think they're all government owned. I know they're not, but it's crazy. You want me to give you my fingerprint now? Dave, shave the face and fertilizer. And if you have any spare fertilizer, I'll have some. Yes, very close shave. Ooh, Mr. Paisano. David, Dave, what they're trying to say about you, be careful about having a shave. Suspicious ways. I thought suspicious minds. Ah, yes, it is suspicious mind. Yes, how can we go on with suspicious minds? You will be, own nothing, and like it. Yes, I think, or, what was it? You will have no money and be happy, or you will own nothing and be happy, or whatever. The new world order. Now, it's something to do with money, but maybe, you have other ways, other means. Well, 3 hours in, 3.5 hours in. Hello, Merla. Are you related to Sophia, or are you Sophia? Where warm water holds. Enough is enough is enough. Alberti can't go on. Misery. Is that the film? I was watching delayed. What do you call that? What do you call that? I was watching delayed. I'm back. The Shining reappears. Hello, Tigger. At least you're not driving. Normally driving. Some would tell Five Leaf that AI spell check sucks. And that says it all. It's just the brain. Yeah, these spell check, not spell check. It's not spell check, is it? It's auto correct or whatever it is. You write and send it, and then when you read it, you go, what? That makes no sense. But too late, you've already sent it, and you look like a right idiot. Everyone have a good night. Thanks, Mary. Thanks, Woody. Yes, I'm going to leave. I've done 3.5 hours, which is like, a little chat. 3.5 hours. I'll probably sleep well tonight, I think. Oh, never mind, not. Don't know what that means really. I'm on a machine and don't remember password for Sophia. Ah, I see, said the blind man. Well, it's good to have you anyway. Doo-doo. What a marathon tonight, man. It's 5 in the morning in England. No, it's 3:45. Well, it better be, because that's that's what the computer says. It's 3:45, 3:45. Yes, good night, Woody. And good night, everybody, to be fair. It's good night from him, and it's good night from me. Yes, autofill. Yes, it is. Thanks, Jose. All good. Thanks, Ashley. Cheers. I do appreciate it. I don't come here for like sympathy and nice words and whatever. I just try and give the truth. And I think I've had people say nasty things to me, and you just have to accept both. But thanks for being nice. I appreciate it. Well, you have over 40 in chat and lots of searches. Great show. Cheers, Lily. I appreciate it. And you, MJ. All good. Baby B, my man. Time for a bush roast dinner. Leg of lamb and roast. All right, don't rub it in. By the beach. Sun shining. Birds singing. Off to see my mate Big Ears because I love it. Is that Noddy? Noddy, that is. Cheers and good night, morning, day to all. Cheers. Thank you for the awesome show tonight. Oh, cheers, thank you. Yeah, it was good. It was absolutely good. So I thank you, each and every one of you, and those people that have left. If you see them, you know, thanks for today because there was some good laughs, great laughs. It is 3:45, 3:47. That's what time it is. Cheers, thanks, MJ. Cheers, Wig. Thank you, Nikki. Again, you know, thanks. It's your comments that gets me on here, to be fair, not because you tell me, you know, like, yeah, get on there, but, you know, I think sometimes I just want to switch off, you know, but, you know, that's not good. Thank you. Thanks, Lily. Thanks, Newman. Cheers, Trusted. All good, man. Thanks, Tigger. Thanks, Ben. Cheers, mate. Thank you. You don't have to go home, but you have to get out of here. Oh, you're already home? That's what I used to say when I was a DJ. You spend the night, so you don't have to go home, but you have to get the flock out of here. I used to send me to, like, if they wanted to have a record played, I'd say, don't be shy. If you need a record played or you want to hear something, just write it on the back of a £5 note and they'll guarantee to play it. Some people did as well. They come up, they are. I was like, no, joking. Cheers. Take care, everyone. Have a great, great night. Cheers. Ciao for now.